Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. I am CV speaking. Okay, you are tuning in the topic today of what is a pick a card reading. Okay, so for those of you who might have noticed the trends of pick a card readings, maybe you can just Google. I guess it is quite popular since 2018 here on YouTube. Okay, I'm not too sure outside YouTube, but definitely I see something like pick a card yes or no on the web, okay, World Wide Web. So be it any browser that you are using, okay, you could be seeing those kind of different pick a card reading to tell you just to pick one card. Okay, but in today's video I'm going to deep dive more into the pick a card reading videos that is available right now in YouTube. I think there are tons, okay, and if you do an analysis check, there are tons, and I'm seeing even people like quitting to do pick a card, and people is kind of like some other viewers, okay, they see this kind of video, okay, they perceive this kind of video as quite an alternative healing. Okay, so same as me. Okay, high five to those who have identified pick a card readings as alternative therapy or alternative healings. Okay, and in today's video I'm going to break down the different component of a video, and maybe just to share you some point of views from especially on an energetic vibration kind of perception. Okay, I will try my best to share you my experience and then to let you know what is a pick a card reading. Okay, so first, of course, when you look at a pick a card reading, it is same as any other video on YouTube. Okay, you will notice the title. So the title itself, okay, if you want to talk from an energetic match, the title itself is something that is really catching your eye. Okay, when you decided to look or you decided to explore further about the pick a card video, right? So that actually tells you about what are your major concerns right now, or what actually your kind of like your spiritual team, okay, or say for example your spirit guides wanting you to pay attention to. And somehow if you feel like after you click on the video and you don't feel the vibe, or maybe you just feel like, okay, so perhaps it's not, I'm not too sure about this, so you will click off. Okay, and this is how you can really check with your like awareness. Okay, because whenever you see that title, the title itself, the title of the reading itself should give you quite an accurate sense check or vibe check already on what are you concerning most right now for yourself, okay, and not what others perceiving you as. Okay, so yeah, and then we will have the viewer. Okay, of course you are the viewer, that means you gotta be the receiver of this message. That means the title is somehow, okay, spiritually, energetically, you are kind of an energy match, okay, to the title. So the component of you as a viewer, you are the receiver of this, okay, and with the title itself is kind of like a spiritual guidance. So, and the third component I would love to share is about the reader itself. The reader, okay, the card reader, the psychic reader, the medium, the whatever, clairvoyant, clairaudience, clairsentient, okay, as how they call themselves, okay, whatever, supernatural, psychic, however, love and light, right? That is true, because what I always observe, okay, from the over 200 readers that I have tuned into since 2018. Okay, I perform the reading myself to others, and I also tune into these over 200 YouTube channels. But of course, it gradually shifted a certain pattern. Okay, that is I will do it in another video on my observation of that later on, because I do notice that this might be quite a crazy act, okay. But this is also how I notice that is the largest evolution journey that I have tuned into, or some kind of like in my life. I've never ever been in such massive explosion of knowing myself into such depth. Because can you imagine this, when the readers, okay, comes from, it's like making 200 friends, okay, at a short period of time, and it's like tuning into 10 to 20 readers a night. And yeah, of course, you can say that those period of my past were like, definitely is, you can claim it like dark night of the soul, shadow work, right? But it is truly amazing how I am able to pace myself out of my shadow and finally come into what I would consider the state of alignment. And when you are definitely in the state of alignment, this whole full power of well-being, and you will definitely feel like the Ace of Cup energy, okay, for those, okay, who you know the tarot deck, the Ace of Cup energy is like joy is overflowing. And that is how I can continue, okay, to finally tune back into what I truly love and what I truly deserve, as is the joy that I find in doing what I love doing and sharing what I love sharing. And it's only from that place of authenticity, that place of love, okay, that I'm able to be who I am today, okay. So this is the third component that I when I say about talk about this pick a card reading video, right? There's always the reader itself. So it's important for you to really check again your energetic match. And one thing that I did notice about, okay, is the consistency of the upload. That also implies that the energy of the reader, are they being in alignment, okay? Or maybe in certain phase of their life, they are meant to do reading for others, to exchange a certain energy, and to kind of like so-called pay off, do the healing for themselves, and also doing the healing for others, and helping others to evolve throughout their journey. That means no matter if it's about healing the inner talking, self-sabotaging inner talk, and also mostly bringing awareness of your emotional health, okay? So this is definitely depending on your personal experience and how it actually matches the energy of the reader itself. Because from my personal experience, I don't know why like I got to like tune into such an extensive list of readers, but it seems that for me, okay, personal journey is really important too. It's kind of like I need to be activated in such way, and I can't really just tune into one or two. And then finally, it's like when I remember who I am, and when I sense check my own vibration, that I can finally like collection of memories come back, okay, from different readers across the nation, across the globe, okay. I am seeing myself connecting with the northern, the southern, the east, and the west, okay. And even I sometimes tune into Chinese readers as well. So that actually is quite a crazy moment for me, but somehow I didn't give up on my journey, and I'm very, very happy that I'm not so confused, okay. Because the very first few, I would say first few months is the most intense, because it is kind of like releasing all that is hiding behind my subconscious to my conscious mind. So this is how those readers are actually helping, okay, in a way that what you can say is a light worker, because they are actually bringing out information to enlighten you, so that you can let go of the burden, you can let go of your limiting beliefs, you can let go of your negative emotions. And of course, sometimes they will catch your energy that is quite dark, that is quite so-called burden. But right now, I mean, we are in the wave of 2022, year 2022. Of course, these are like timeless, but beyond 2022 is even more a swift, rapid change of energy shift. Okay, and of course, that I will leave to the astrologers to talk to you about how the energy shift, because this is more towards the cosmic power. Okay, I'm still learning. I'm still learning about the planetary forces and all those. So yeah, maybe if you want to dive deep into this topic, you might want to tune into those astrologer channel. But nevertheless, okay, these are the component of the readers. Okay, and this is how you can actually kind of like make sense and relate yourself, like to check, okay, so are you tuning into a particular reader, or are you having the intuition or gut feeling to actually follow a few reader, and then over a certain of time you might follow another reader. So it's totally up to you, because you have your own personal journey, and that is the fun part of it. Because if you have noted like what the reader and what vibe they give, it's actually kind of like a reflection of you. Okay, so that is the third component of a pick a card reading. So the fourth component is that you will notice about what tools they use. Are they just using tarot cards, or are they using a combination of tarot and oracle? And even some of them will provide charm readings, like charms. They will provide candle reading. They will provide like water scrying, mirror scrying. They will have designed their own oracle deck. They will have dice reading, and they will do flame reading, and yeah, paint reading, ink reading, sword reading, those kind of tools. Okay, what we call the divination tool, and that is also different types of channeling when we say. So basically, when a reader perform a reading through those tools, okay, they are connecting with the element, okay, element of the element, what we say, the going back to the basic of the matter of the element, right? Where it is being talked about since ancient Greek, okay, the very basic water, fire, earth, and air. Okay, and then later on some may include like the discussion of ether. Okay, and then in quantum physics, then we will talk about the structure, right? The structure of the matter itself, which will include like plasma, gas, what else? Plasma is actually correlated with fire. Gas correlates with air. And then we will have liquid, which correlates with water. And then we also have, is it ice? Okay, so basically it's like solid rock. Okay, so it's like basically correlates with earth. So with all these elements presented itself in the divination tool, so be it in cards, crystals, mirrors, swords, ink, fire, okay, you will also see that if you are tuning into those kind of reading, that means a certain part of you is being activated. So say for example, if you tune into candle flame reading, that means your spirit team, okay, or as an energy body, okay, there's a need for you to get in tune more into your passion. And literally, you are fueled by your passion. You are fueled by power and purpose. And someone else, if they are tuning into water or kind of like coffee, tea, leaf reading, those kind, okay, so maybe they are being awakened to connect more with the water element, which is their emotion, and as well as the earth elements, which is their grounding, their material, their physicality. Okay, so yeah, this is the fourth component, okay, in the pick a card reading, that you can actually understand it from an energetic perspective. The fifth component, here you go. We talk about the length and the depth of the content. So that will also allows you to be aware. Okay, it will allows you to be consciously bringing up to your attention, okay, till what depth right now that it's suitable for you to understand about your energy. Because while we have 24 hours a day, of course you can say that while as a multi-dimensional being, we are constantly in every second, even when we are sleeping, we are also filtering information, we are charging with different particles and positive, negatives, and different ions, those kind of particles, right? The depth itself of the reading itself is actually just nice. You will feel that if one reading or two reading is enough for you regarding a certain topic, okay, and that is just how much your spirit team wants to relay to you, okay. Back then, okay, when I was dealing with my shadows, a lot of shadow work and a lot of like transmutation is like, I never thought that I can be so self-sabotaging until I did the work, and then I decided to get an astrology report. And only then I understand why I acted in that way, to tune into so many different readers, okay? Because I need different depths to untie the knot, to rewire my brain, to release me, okay? I'm actually allowing those readers to come into my awareness and my consciousness to help me to release and to activate a certain pattern within me and come into alignment. And that is why many of the readers, or just maybe therapies or counselors, okay, and even like sound frequency healer, okay, and people who chant mantra and who teaches spirituality, okay, basically they are, the way that they claim, okay, that they are healing is because those information and those content is spoken, is being released to you, and that when you tune into the depth of the content, it is literally helping you to reach the awareness or the attention that you need at that time, okay. So yeah, that is how pick a card reading contents actually reach you, and it is meant to activate you in a way that to bring into an awareness, just like how you perform your task at hand or any job, right? Or if you're in any role, so say for example, if you're taking care of your cat or your dog, okay, some sort like that. But pick a card reading is definitely helping you in terms of languages, and in terms of it's not just about language. Yeah, of course language plays a role, especially for readers who come from different background, okay, like the globe, you have readers from all around the world, right? All the psychics, all the medium, and all who truly tune in, and what we call the empath, because the highly it's like the highly sensitive one will help those who have not been aware, okay, somehow they are just really working with the existing system without thinking out of the box. Those kind of awareness, when it needs to be lifted up, okay. And this is how I view like why pick a card readings are so much needed, and it's considered to be more an entertainment and fun way than one attending a counselor or a therapy session. Because when you attend a counselor or therapy session, unless you are those kind of people who feel like, okay, I must go through a certain system, okay, instead of being lighthearted about what I need to know about myself, and not to bring additional burden. Because when you think of your own work, okay, it's stressful enough, right? It's enough responsibility. And if you are kind of like needing to attend those kind of therapy session or counseling session, but of course, no offense to those who prefer that, okay, but personally to me, it's like I am using another system, okay, instead of freeing myself, okay. So it really depends on how you use these different reading to help you out. Because maybe some of you will not be such crazy mode like me, okay, tuning into over 200 YouTubers, spending across 3 to 4 years of time. And right now I'm not that crazy, okay. No, not all 200 I will go visit, but definitely yeah, this is my personal point of view of what is a pick a card reading from an energetic sense check, vibrational check perspective, okay, and how you can evolve spiritually with the pick a card reading, and a very brief okay, introduction. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and do check me out, okay, for other detailed pick a card readings, and as well as my shorts, okay, that you might be interested in, okay. And I do also offer card reading services. I have my digital products, so check that at the link of a description down below, and let's hope that I will connect with you in my next video. All right, bye.